What up, everybody? It's your boy Young Fizz, aka Mr. Dope Status on Instagram, and welcome back to another tutorial. So today we're going to be working with the machine as well as the Phantom X6 here. And what I want to show you guys is how to get the MIDI from the Phantom X6 into the computer using the Phantom X6 method here. So what do I mean by that? Well, basically what I want to do is, before I did a video and I showed you guys how to record the MIDI straight into the machine. But today I want to show you guys how I get the MIDI from my Phantom X6 keyboard and get it into the machine just by saving it to the card and then hooking it to the computer and then having it load, drag and drop inside a machine. So if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and please do not forget to turn on the bell notification. So whenever I drop a new video, you will be the first one to be notified. Without further ado, it's your boy Young Fizz. Let's go ahead and get into today's tutorial. All right, so the first thing that we want to do is hit the save load button, save it as a SMF right here. Then we're going to name it, write it, then we're going to format. So it's going to be SMF, save as SMF. We're going to execute that. And then now that it is executing, what we want to do next is make sure that our Phantom is connected to our computer. So I'm doing that with a USB cable, and that's just plugged in from the Phantom to the computer. Next, we want to come back over to our Phantom, hit the menu, scroll down to USB storage. Then we're going to hit enter, select the memory card, and that's going to be connected right to the computer. All right, now that I have my Phantom connected to my computer, I'm just going to double click. Then we're going to go over to the Roland here. And then let me go to sequence, song, and then look for our MIDI file. It's in the B's here. So drag and drop that onto the desktop. And then now we are all ready to eject the card from the computer. So let's go ahead and fire up machine, and we're going to go from there. All right, so now that I have machine open, I want to go ahead and drag and drop my MIDI data right into the machine. Now, when I drag and drop this, I want to be sure that I'm dragging and dropping it right into the group here. So I'm going to drag and drop, and notice how each and every different track corresponds with the sound. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. And then again, the 4 is going to be really the drum. So on channel 10. So I can check this by going into my channel tab here. I can check my input. I'm going to go to MIDI, and then it says all, which is completely fine. It says output. I'm going to go to MIDI, and it says 1, 2, 3, and then 4, which is going to be right at the channel 10 on the actual Phantom here. All right. So now everything looks correct. The next thing that we want to do, we want to make sure it's going into the right destination. So we want to look here where it says output destination. We have to select our MIDI interface, which today I am using the Mio. So that is being routed there. What we do to the output, we're going to do to the input. So we're going to change the source to Mio as well. And if you press playback right now, notice you're not going to hear anything. And that's because MIDI is not audio, MIDI is data. So that means we have to create a monitor path to monitor our MIDI, which is coming from the Phantom. And I have my Phantom connected to my interface, which is the Orion 2017 Rev. That's connected to the inputs of 5 and 6. So let's go ahead and set this up inside a machine. So I'm just going to go to slot number 5. We're going to go to hit the S key. It's the external source, the input, 4L plus R. All right. And then we're just going to turn on the monitor here. And so now when we play it back, we should be able to hear some sound. All right, so this is playing back a little bit slow, and that's because we haven't adjusted our tempo. So as we can see up here, machine did not copy our tempo setting, and that's okay because we can just simply go up here. And I know that it's playing back at 127, so I can change it there, and that should be good. Also, I want to be able to loop it, and then I know this is a 4-bar loop. So we're going to go ahead and type in 4, and we're going to listen again, and everything should be playing back in time perfectly. And again, if I wanted to record this, I can basically just solo this up here. So when you put it all together, and that's how you get MIDI from an external device using the computer method. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you found some value, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and please do not forget to turn on the bell notification. So whenever I drop a new video, you will be the first one to be notified. It's your boy Young Fizz, aka Mr. Dope Status on Instagram, and we will see you on the next video. Thank you for watching. We out.